Tell me which of the process do not require medium to transmit.
Can you repeat the question?
Which of the transfer of heat energy will not require any medium to propagate?
Radiation.
Very good, radiation. And generally in solid substances, what type of transmission of heat energy will be there?
Conduction.
Very good, conduction will be there. And in liquids and gases, what will be there?
Convection.
Very good, convection. Conduction, convection, and generally radiation. And these are the three processes. And among that, maybe you know that in solid substances, conduction will take place. In liquid and gases, convection will take place. And radiation may occur in any way. Actually, you know that radiation is nothing but the way of transfer of heat energy without any medium also. Even in air also radiation can occur. So radiation either it requires medium or doesn't require medium. Particularly to say it does not require medium. Okay. So that is what we learned. And maybe you know about convection. And in convection we learned about land breeze and sea breeze in previous session. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what do you mean by heat energy?
Heat energy is the energy which transfers heat from a hot body to a cold body.
Okay. Just now only I said for Unmana also, what I said, when I ask you from where to where heat energy flows, then you have to give this answer. But what is heat energy? Fundamentally you have to say. She said it is a form of energy. And what about light?
It's a form of energy which is hot when you touch.
Again?
Which is very hot. Like it is a form of energy which is very hot when you touch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you feel hot only. You will not feel coldness. Only hotness you can feel. Arna?
yes, because it's well, you can. I don't know.
Okay. Suppose if you are touching ice, how you feel?
Cold. But sir, it's not called heat energy, right? While touching ice.
Why? While touching ice?
It's not called heat energy, right?
Why it is not called heat energy?
Because heat is supposed to be hot.
Maybe you know that if you are touching the ice, ice is at a lower temperature than you. That's why heat energy flows from you to that ice. That's why you are feeling cool. Isn't it?
Okay, sir, I didn't know
Why it is
that.
not heat energy? It is also heat energy only. So you have to give answer like this. Remember from now onwards. Okay. Heat is a form of energy which gives us sensation of either the hotness or coldness of an object. So this is the perfect definition related to heat energy. That definition you repeat. What do you mean by heat energy?
So it is a form of energy and from we could measure both hot and cold objects, and we measure temperature of heat, either hot or cold, by a thermometer.
Just I'm asking definition. Just a definition you have to say. And again I'm repeating and you have to catch it and say again, okay? Okay. Right.
Yes,
so let me say. The form of energy which gives us the sensation of either the hotness or coldness of an object is called heat energy. So you can feel whether the object is cool or hot. By which energy? Heat energy. So this is what you have to say. Okay. And while learning about heat in first session, maybe you learned what heat can do. That means what are the effect can be happened by this heat energy. Can anybody say what happens with the heat energy? What happens with the heat energy? Unmana, Arna, and
Can you repeat?
what happens with the heat energy?
Yes, sir. I don't get you.
Heat energy is there now.
Yes, sir.
What it can do? What heat can do?
It can expand things.
Okay, that means maybe in your words, I'm writing like this. Shape of the object will change. Is it right? Expand means that only, no? Shape
Yes,
will change. Okay,
um,
right. Apart from that.
it feels hot or cold to the body or an object.
Okay. So shape of the object will change, and apart from that, the temperature of the object changes. That means you can increase the temperature of it, right? So maybe you learned about these things, and maybe you know that generally the form of substance also will change. Form of substance means substance may change from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, like that, isn't it? Form of the object may change due to heat energy. So these things can happen with the heat energy. And today we are going to learn about one among these. And tell me, see, I said form of substances will change. From where to where form of the substances will change generally? From solid to liquid, liquid to gas, or from solid to gas directly. So like that, few processes are there, and those processes are also discussed in a previous session. And suppose a solid substance is there. When we are heating, what happens is,
It changes.
why solid is converted into liquid? What is the difference between solid and liquid? Generally tell me. What is the difference between solid and liquid generally?
Solid
So
has molecules packed and liquids molecules flow. They are a bit free.
Okay. So in solid substances, generally the molecules or atoms are very closely packed, whereas in liquid substances, the distance between molecules or atoms will be more than that of a solid. That means what will happen when you are heating for a solid? The distance between atoms will increase. That means the interatomic distance will increase when you are heating the substance. That's why solid will be converted into what actually? Liquid. Solid will be converted into liquid on heating actually. What happens? The distance between molecules or atoms will increase with the heat energy. Okay. And why it increases? That you have to understand like this. When you are increasing the temperature of a solid, what happens is the solid substances generally will expand. Or when you are heating even liquid also, what happens? It changes into gaseous state. That means there also expansion will take place. So that means whenever you are heating any object, definitely what happens? It will expand. And about that expansion, we are going to learn today. Okay. We are going to learn about what today? We are going to learn about expansion. Right?